Okay, it is April 10th, 9 p.m. Pacific time. Welcome to the Two Man Game podcast. I'm here with Davis, and we are going to discuss the early predictions for the play-in tournament, as well as the 3-6-4-5 matchups in the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference as well. But then first off, Davis, how was your day going so far?
So far, so good. So far, so good.
Awesome, man. So let's just dive straight into it. So let's start off with the play-in. Um, which matchup do you want to go into first?
Let's talk about the Wolves and Lakers. I think I'm gonna start with that since it's a heavily debated topic in regards to who will win this game, despite the notable absence that will for the Wolves.
Yeah, so the Wolves won't have Naz Reid, Rudy Gobert, or Jaden McDaniels. Basically, half of their frontline depth is gone, as well as three of their top six players as well. The Lakers will be fully healthy, I believe. So in theory, the Lakers should win. Having said all that, because it's a play-in tournament, it's only one game. It's conceivable that Anthony Edwards and or Cat will go off. So it wouldn't shock me to see the Wolves win, but the Lakers should win. And quite frankly, if they want to go deep into the playoffs, they actually need to win, in my opinion, just because
Well, they
if they
only
win,
have the playoffs, so they have
yeah, yeah,
to.
because if they win, they get 4 days off before they match up against the Grizzlies. If they lose, they had to play again later this week. They only get like a day and a half off before playing the Nuggets. So I mean that goes for any 7-8 matchup, right? But for the Lakers in particular, if they want to make it deep into the playoffs, because they have favorable matchups against the Grizzlies without Adams and Clark, right? And
Right.
they also beat the Warriors 3 times this year as well, and they've lost to the Kings, but they also match up decently well against the Kings as well. So if they want to do well, they need to win. But I mean, personally, if I had to choose, I think the Lakers will win. But what are your thoughts? Who do you think will like win this or tomorrow actually?
I totally agree with you. I think the Lakers should win, considering, as you mentioned, the Wolves don't have Gobert, the guy they traded their future for. Naz Reid, who's been a fantastic player this year, I think going under the radar, like his stats are pretty crazy considering the amount of minutes he typically plays. And then Jalen McDaniels, a really good defensive player. They're going to be a defensive wing player that they might be missing out on, or they will be missing out on during this game. Lakers are healthy finally, and on paper, it looks like the Lakers should win. But I think the only reason why I'm kind of hesitant is because you really never know. It's a one-game series, and winner will get the seventh seed, and you never know. I feel like despite the Lakers playing well, I believe since the trade they're 19-8, which is the best in the Western Conference, and then their defense is ranked top three, if I'm not mistaken. But even then, the wins they've had, not all of them were convincing wins, and they had some pretty bad losses.
Yep.
Despite not having as many losses, but since it's a one-game series, you really never know. And if you watch the Lakers play, sometimes they're just not very consistent. Like, still have some nights where everyone's going off, and they'll have nights where and it's they'll have under what, like 40% shooting. You never know.
Yeah, the one thing that I think favors the Lakers in this series is that since making the trades that he did, ironically with the Wolves, they've been a top defensive team since then. And the Wolves lost two of their best slash only defensive players,
I
right?
mean,
So
Gobert.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to overanalyze this because it's one game, but the Lakers should win.
Yeah,
And as a side note, Nasri will probably make a good. I mean, he'll probably make at least Bobby Portis type of money this offseason. I think Bobby Portis has like 55 million for 4 years. I think Nasri will make at least that this offseason. But
he's playing the way he does. He's arguably can be worth more than that.
yeah, yeah.
If he can keep it up, I mean, he's been playing really well,
Yeah.
especially this year when Cat was out for most of the
Yeah.
season.